two teams to battle here at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Today, a good one in store here between our visitors and the Minnesota Vikings. On the Ravens sideline, look at their head coach. His side would be happy to continue this recent stretch. Winners of 5 of their last 7. Up here in the booth, alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. Punter Jordan Stout set to get us started. And off we go from Minneapolis. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So out they come for their opening drive of this ball game. And leading them in his pseudo-rookie season after that injury cost him last year, the 10th overall pick in our 2024 draft, J.J. McCarthy.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result. Expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
That plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
2 yards.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
At the 37-yard line.
From the 37. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is taken ahead to the 42. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive, but you got to find a way to execute.
And hey, at least he held onto the football. They will get nothing on that return. So here now are the Ravens on offense to begin their first drive. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week, stuffing this. That sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception. His effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, and certainly some momentum to build on today.
So already on their first drive, they're going to burn a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Well, I imagine that first play will woke him up as they get set now for 2nd and long.
It's 2nd down.
Another try following the sack. This is caught by Trey Palmer. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
It's a gain of 11, and it's 3rd down.
And the Vikings add an extra defensive back for this 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
But it brings up 4th down.
You're going for this. Throw is caught by the back. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
First down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Lamar throwing again. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Second and 1. Catch made over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First down.
From the gun, Jackson. Gets it quickly to Palmer. And they'll get this through the midfield stripe, but starts pushing into Vikings territory. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
At the Vikings 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Finds him on the slant. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dumping the ball.
First down throw for Jackson. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. Again, it's Jackson to the air. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to Charlie loose, incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Jackson's going to throw again. Completed over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Complete to Zay
On fourth now. On comes Tyler Luke. Going to try this field goal for the Ravens. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash. Luke knocks it through. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
Stout all set to send this one away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback. Minnesota all set to go for its second drive. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Play action, McCarthy. Completed right side to Addison. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Hits him on the out route. He pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Addison going to motion over left. First and 10. Here's Jones. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Giving that tackle to Kyle Van Noy. Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4.
Brings up second and 4 at the 35-yard.
Give to Mason. All he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. From the red zone now. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And when you got burst, and that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face third and 3. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he finds it in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings pull ahead 6-3 in the first. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. One after try good by Riker. And the Vikings take a 4-point lead.
Vikings 7, Ravens 3. Will Riker.
Here's Riker set to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And it's not just a flip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26.
Brings up second and 10.
Throwing again is Lamar. Oh, he put everything he had into that. He's got it deep downfield. He's going to bring this down to their 35. They're going to move the chains after a big play. 39 yards.
39-yard gain.
Trying to work quickly now.
And the Ravens first down.
On first down, Jackson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. On the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 35.
And again, it's Jackson. Catch made offside by Palmer. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. All set up now for first and 10.
First down, Brooklyn.
Jackson yet again. Running in the red zone. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
To Trey Palmer.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. The Vikings have played to an early lead. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. Lamar out of the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with a quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
After the sack, another pass on second down. This throw is caught. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still dropped not enough to avoid third down.
It's a gain of 11, and it's third down.
Henry's going to try to pick it up. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Ravens take a second quarter lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens push their lead to 3.
Ravens 10, Vikings 7.
Stout all set to send this one away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. The Vikings and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Drive starts with an option, right side. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Straight ahead they go with Jones. And another small 4-yard chunk there. Okay, Starks read that nicely. He makes the stop. First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5.
Second and 5 at the 31-yard line.
Jones once more. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 5.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Reichard connects there. And well tied up now in the first half.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson are ready to go again on offense. And among dual threats in the NFL so far this season, there has been no equal. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing yards to this point. First down, here's Lamar. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Flowers, incomplete. Harrison Smith on the coverage.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Got a man, it's Colston Loveland. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. First down, ball at the 36. Jackson to throw it. On the move, headed right. He can run it. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. We'll pause now for an injured player, and no problems identifying who this is. It's a big one, folks. It is Lamar Jackson who's shaken up after that one. First throw for the backup now. Forced out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
To get home and hit and impact the quarterback at this level, well, typically you got to do what this defense is doing, and that's keeping an offense off balance. Change up your looks, rotate your personnel, throw in some wrinkles, and once again, go hit that quarterback.
Rush throwing on third. Looking slant route, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Not in the time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway.
A gain of 7, but it's 4th down.
They're going for this. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Result of the
First and 10 from the 41.
Turnover on downs.
Now a give up the middle to Jones. Having gained about a handful there. Brought down by the only safety picked in the first round this year, and that's Malachi Starks. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now we'll give it to Mason. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? Recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
We'll just hook this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. It's Jones on the toss. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
3rd down and 11.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He sends this one in the end zone, and the defender comes away with it. Kyle Hamilton with the pin. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that move right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
And give him 6 on the run as that play takes us to the 2-minute warning. Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he's hit just before he can pick up that first. So 3rd and short coming up from the 33.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Here's Mitchell again. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him out. Give him 3 on that game. And that's good for a Ravens first down. They're set up at the 35 now. Here's Henry running left. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. A tackle made by Blake Cashman.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here's 2nd and 5. Has him on the quick hitter. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. First and 10 from the 41.
First down, Brooklyn.
From the gun, Jackson. Throwing deep for the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing again here on 2nd and 10. Jackson throwing all the way to the end zone here. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Jackson now on 3rd. Chased out to his right. And this is another incompletion.
So many coaches love third downs, and we practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these third downs.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. Hey, come on. Lamar throwing again. Throw caught by his running back. The surprising fourth down call does not yield at first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. So a good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Ravens swooping in, and they bring him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
17 at the 28-yard line.
He's back to throw. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. The rest of the league can wait. We'll see how they're faring later. Our focus, it's on these two teams as we skip halftime and get right back to this contest. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Raven offense headed out for this first series of the second half. And they could take control in the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. This run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Another run for Henry. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Pistol snap to Jackson. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot.
Formation for the Ravens.
Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Collects this at the 32. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Taken in by Chase, left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of
new set of downs for him from the 46.
That's good for a Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Sent back to their own side of the field on that last play. Some ground to make up here on second. Another try following the sack. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
1st and 10.
McCarthy throwing here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
Now it's McCarthy. But fortunately, the Vikings stay calm. They were able to get to it. Crisis averted. They keep possession. Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. Throwing from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Pass pulled in by Henry. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. at the 29-yard line.
From the 29. Completed to his running back. Now Henry, and it's out. And the Vikings have recovered.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one.
It's under review. After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. On the run right, throwing. He's got it inside the 25. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down. From the gun, run for Henry. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Jonathan Bernard on the tackle. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 21-yard line.
Lamar now from the gun. This is cut by Isaiah Likely. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Ravens take a third-quarter lead. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Vikings 10.
Stout all set to send this one away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
Take over 1st and 10.
Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings make it 17-all.
At 17. Will Weichert to
Now
kick
after
off
tying
for the
this game up, they're all set to send her away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
1st and 10.
The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Henry gets it here to start the drive. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Buys time, rolling right. On the run right, throwing. That's complete inside the 35. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. That 100-yard mark, it's as coveted by receivers as it is by running backs, and he's now reached it with that last catch. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. 2nd down coming up. Everybody rushing back to the line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
Lamar out of the pistol. Henry, and it's out. It's picked out by the Vikings, going the other way. And the return finally over as they take the fumble into enemy territory.
Okay, that is just an awesome job by the defense.
While the new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
Play is under review.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. Jackson on 3rd and 1. That one finds his man, Likely. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Henry has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Back to Henry. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. It's a gain of a yard, but they needed just a couple more inches. 3rd down. Jackson trying to sneak it. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Ravens take the lead as Tom runs out here in the 3rd. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
Stout all set to send this one away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. I'll start with a give to Jones. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
34-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy.
The pass. A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
I got him, on me.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
Formation for the Vikings.
Fields this at the 19. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own
the Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember. But as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
The tackle by Isaiah Rodgers. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. 8 yards to go.
Go ahead.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. One falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Fair catch the signal, and he brings it in at the 23. The Vikings offense back to the field now. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurricane. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
They're set up at the 35 now.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
Second and 17 at the 28-yard line.
Trying again, following the sack. Finds Chase on the slant. And that will not be enough for a first down. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first.
Third and 7.
They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Chase coming in motion right. McCarthy throwing on third down. And he can't escape. He goes down. A flag, though, down with him. Let's see. Did somebody hold up front, or is this marker going to wipe away that great sack? First and 10 for him now, following the penalty. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. It's caught. That's Thielen. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe. Second and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Play action, McCarthy. Oh, he lost the football! And this is picked up by the Ravens. They get a little extra on top of that fumble recovery as they take possession. Ravens to the line now. First and 10. From the pistol, Henry. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Running once more with Henry. And second down only works out for a yard. Jackson getting his guys in the hurry up.
At the 19-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Back to throw it. That's taken in by Henry. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
On first and 10, it's Henry. And he only gets this one down to the 9. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up second and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
No, we changed it.
They give right side to Henry. Oh, a lot of effort there, Parky, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. He'll throw it. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss. Here's Tyler Luke in a high-pressure spot. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Luke knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Makes the score.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback. The Vikings now set to take the field. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. Has them on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Vikings first down.
First and 10. Here's McCarthy. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 6 brings up second and 16 at the 47-yard line.
Quick throw to the left is complete. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down. He's running for it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line.
And the Vikings.
Here's McCarthy, first and 10. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Got to hurry this to the line.
A loss of 7. Brings up second and 7.
After the sack, another pass on second down.
44-yard line.
Oh no, the ball is loose. And this is picked up by the Ravens. Along the right sideline, there's space. And the defense piles on at the end here as they take it back for the touchdown. The Ravens can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens take a 3-possession lead.
34. Vikings 17.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10.
Here we go, set.
McCarthy looking to throw. They set up the screen. It's Hawkinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the 33-yard line.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That one connects. That's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Vikings cut the lead down to 10. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the Ravens. And they're moments away now from celebrating a win. Well, even with that kick, wasn't much chance of pulling off the late comeback. And now that they've failed to recover, partner, I think we can take the fork out and you know where to put it.
Well, they went out swinging. They did everything that it could do, but it just shows you in the NFL, premium for possessions. And when you stall out early and you dig yourself this kind of hole, awfully hard to come back and win.
So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row.